What if we flip the switch? I started a franchise with my subscribers and created a new era. Familiar faces in new places, big plays and even bigger stakes. Everything's on the line in this franchise. This is the Modern Era Franchise, the league as it stands on ZA Productions. The rivalry is here in my Madden franchise. It's your new user for the Niners. Fuck the Texans, let's go.
And I'm a Texans user, dominating all. BTA on the Niners.
That is right, the Niners and the Texans are playing in this episode. It's the long wait that is finally over. These two users haven't played since I started doing these Madden franchises. This is going to be amazing. I mean, like, this is already a great matchup, and to put a rival label on it, amazing. The rivalry is going to officially start this episode, and you're going to see something crazy that has never been done on ZA Productions. So if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. We just hit 125 subscribers last episode. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope everyone got what they wanted for Christmas, because I sure as hell did. I got a great episode and 125 subscribers, so let's go for 150. Hopefully by mid-January, the end of January. I don't know. I'm just fired up. This is gonna be a great episode. We have the playoff picture coming into play, and a lot is at stake. You got insane highlights and a lot of announcements coming your way on ZA Productions. I am so fired up for this episode. So without further ado, let's dive in. Alrighty, so getting a first look at this playoff picture, and wow, it is scattered and a lot different from what you would think. You got the Cowboys at the 1 seed. I don't know how that's possible. Whatever. Okay, that's new. But you got the Seahawks. I completely messed up and forgot to mention we just got a Giants user. Here is his intro video.
What's up, y'all? My name is Justin, and I'm the Giants user. Fuck the 49ers. Go Hawks.
Yeah, fuck the 49ers. You're rooting for the dude who's playing you in the playoffs if the season ended today. Anyways, let's head back to the video. The Giants, the 2nd seed and the 7th seed. That is surprising. That Giants user is legit. I think he's probably the scariest user in the NFC right now, if I say so myself. And then you head on down over to Atlanta, where the Rams would be heading to Atlanta if the season ended today. Wow, okay. He's going to make fun of me for not being in a playoff picture, playoff hunt, whatever. That's what happens to a person when, you know, their car gets totaled mid-franchise and they got to deal with that. But what have you had going on, Logan? Why aren't you in the first place in NFC? I don't know what's going on with you, buddy, but keep my name out your mouth. Then you head on over down to Detroit, where you have a good one between the Bears user and the Lions user. Who do I think would win that matchup if, you know, the season ended today? Give me the Lions all day. This dude uses Lamar and his little speedy offense in the best ways possible, so I'm taking him out the NFC. And then heading over to the AFC playoff picture, we have the Jags in the number 1 spot. No surprises. That user is legit. Duval. Then heading over, we have the Chargers, the 10-year-old versus the 7th-seeded Chiefs. You know, these two users can definitely shut me up. That's all I can say. Then heading over to New England, you have the Bills and the Patriots facing off. That is a CPU versus user matchup. That is the first CPU team we have in the playoffs. But that would be the only CPU team we have, as it'd be the Browns in Cleveland facing the loaded Texans. That Texans defense is legit, and you're going to hear it from me first. Oh my lord, that team is good, and that user just puts them over the edge. That is a scary team to face come playoff time. You know, I'm heading over to stats, and this is what I see. Baseball Titan has been turned into a monster in Duval County. 243 yards, a 22 yard per attempt average. Like, that is insane with 3 rushing touchdowns. Oh my lord. That Jags team is legit. Leading the way in passing yards is Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, and CJ Stroud. These AFC users are killing it in passing yards. Oh my lord. And then you go down, you have Matthew Stafford with the Rams. That is complete cheese, if I say so myself. DK Metcalf and Puka. Get out of here, kid. Looking at rushing yards, what is going on in Atlanta? Bijan Robinson, almost 2,500 yards on 278 attempts. This dude is being non-stop fed the football. That is insane. This Atlanta offense is booming because of Bijan. Looking at our receiving leaders is Dante Thornton, Puka, and Brian Thomas Jr. in the top 3, all over 1,500 yards at the week 14 mark. Unbelievable by these users. It is insane to see that, you know, the highest speed and highest height receivers are in the top 3 with no surprise. So I don't know if it's a lot of cheese or what's going on, but mad respect to these guys for getting them on. in the top 3 and getting their names out there. Shout out to DK. This is complete cheese. All his yards are cheese. Almost 1,200 yards, full of what, go routes and screens and RPOs. Impressive Rams user. Can someone riddle me this? How Jordan Mailata has 11 sacks given up in only 12 games played. This is one of the high-end linemen. What is going on, EA? Fix your game. With 17 sacks, Myles Garrett is your sack leader for the Modern Era franchise through 14 weeks. But a sneaky name to watch is Mykel Williams in the Bay Area. Who would have expected that this kid would have 12 sacks through 14? That is insane. Tied for the most interceptions in the league is Kyler Gordon, Deion Henley, and Devin Lloyd. 3 great users with 3 great defenses. Unbelievable. Mad respect to these guys getting their names in there. Looking at your top offenses through 14 weeks in the Modern Era franchise, it's the Jaguars, Texans, and the Lions. Impressive. I don't know if all of this is cheese. I know the Lions user runs a lot of RPOs. That's probably why he doesn't have too many clips in here. But to that Texans user, watch it, buddy. You are going to get your ass whooped in the playoffs if I meet you again. In terms of defense, you see why these teams are highly rated. The Falcons, Cowboys, and the Packers somehow. Impressive. I think the Cowboys might have the best defense on here, but that Falcons team is legit. Packers are the most Mickey Mouse. I don't know what's going on and how they're even close to the top 3. That JT kid, he's all right. But let's head on over to highlights so you can see how these teams got to where they are and are crushing it through these weeks or blowing it. So let's dive right in. Starting off, we'd have the Texans who would blow it versus the Seahawks. Doesn't look like it right here. It'd be a touchdown for Danny Grace. Sam Darnold, though, would throw a deep ball to the defense. Jalen Petre's going to pick that stumble, and he's going to go not far, but I mean, like, CJ Stroud is going to throw a dot right here to his boy, Nico Collins, who's lit up the highlight reel, I mean, like, this franchise, but they'd still lose. But going into week 8, it was time for the game of the year. CJ Stroud with the deep ball to start us off to Elijah Higgins. This was the start of a rivalry, the Bay versus H-Town. Heading your way, the game of the year. Let's go. Brock Purdy will get us started with George Kittle on a drag route. He's going to miss that tackle. He's wide open in space. Oh, he's going to stay in bounds. Ayuk does nothing per usual. Brock Purdy firing touchdown. The Niners are on the board in this game. And it would be tied up 7-7. CJ Stroud, though, hitting his man, Devon Achane, on a, screen, slip screen, and he's going to go. Oh, my Lord. CJ Stroud with a good game passing. Doesn't matter. He's going to break that secondary. Achane is going to regain that lead for the Texans. Brock Purdy, though, not done. Throws a pick. Oh, no. It's dropped by Azeez Al-Shaair. The Niners are going to have to punt this one out. And they are down 14-7. This is a huge opportunity for the Texans to jump right all over the Niners. And they're going to get a solid return. Makes a man miss. And yeah, CJ Stroud on 3rd and 13. He's going to get a completion. It's not going to be enough. It's going to be 4th and 7, though. Texans are going to have to punt this one away with Tommy Townsend. And the Niners are going to get pinned down at the 3-yard line, almost the 1. And he's going to hand it off, and it's going to be a safety. Texans go up by 2 scores early in this game, right before the second half. And CJ Stroud's going to throw a dot. Oh, 14. Who is that? He's going to go and kill the Niners, make it 1st and goal. CJ Stroud, though, is going to fire a dot to his man, Devon Achane, for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Oh my, throws that one into the crowd. Brock Purdy's just been throwing them everywhere all game. He's gonna get his man right before half. Kittle's gonna break wide down the sideline. Jalen Petrie forces him out. Play action. Brock Purdy rolling out. Fires a dot to N'Keal Harry. Bringing it within 1 score right before halftime. 23-15, and it's a pick. Oh, Demo the hyena with green grass right in front of him. He's going to beat the lineman 79. This is going to be a tie game as the Niners will get a 2-point conversion right here. And, right in between the 2 defenders. N'Keal Harry again, and it's a dot. Texans go up. Nico Collins touchdown right here. It's 30-23. Brock Purdy on 4th down. He's going to throw it to Pearsall. He's going to get lit up, and it's going to be incomplete. And yeah, all CJ Stroud would have to do is make sure Fred Warner gets caught on his man. Oh my God. That's how this game is basically going to end. Marquise Siegel's not going to get him. Ronaldo Greenwood. And yeah, all CJ Stroud would have to do is hand it off to Devon Achane. Makes a man miss. The spin move. And that would make the Texans go up by 2 scores. Brock Purdy wasn't done, though. He would go find his man, George Kittle, over the middle for a touchdown, but it was all but over at this point, and it would be a 30-37 game. But heading over to Atlanta, we'd have Bijan Robinson killing that Dolphins secondary, and oh, he is gone, putting up by 2 scores. Atta boy, Bijan, continuing his reign for MVP at this point. And yeah, he's going to go clap, and then Bijan would have his X Factor at this point activated and go for another touchdown. Putting up by like, what, 3-4 scores at this point? I think that's 3 scores. And he's going to hit this little Selly. But CJ Stroud with the dot to Nico Collins. Who else? This dude is getting fed the ball like crazy, but CJ Stroud in the shade? Doesn't matter. This dude's going to fire another dot to Nico. And back in the sun. Oh, how does he catch that one over the head? Wow. But it's not done. I guess the BTA continued. Intercepted. Oh my, what a pick. That's insane. Texans is going to get it back-to-back wins right here. But he's not done. He's just going to run up the score like a disrespectful jerk. Nico Collins is going to get a touchdown right there. Falcons took a visit to Foxborough, and it was not too pretty. Justin Fields is going to fumble that one to Robert Spillane. Oh my. And then Drake May. Is this going to be a deep ball? Oh, it's cross. Not even cross body. This is a touchdown to Dante Thornton. You can see why this dude has the amount of yards he does. But Drake May, right before half, he's going to roll out, not finding anyone open. But he's going to see that crevice on the sideline and run it in for a touchdown to go up right before half. He's up 31-14. Justin Fields is going to roll this one out. And he's going to throw a dot to the defense. Oh my, double coverage. That one's tough. Christian Gonzalez. But the Falcons would come back to some degree and make an onside kick. And it's right to Dante Thornton. But he wouldn't get tackled and he just go free space in front of him. Green grass. Touchdown. Patriots, they win that one by 2 scores. Anyways, the Niners versus the Giants was a CMC fest, if I say so myself. He's going to break down the sideline. Oh, almost juked him. Oh. Anyways, Brock Purdy is going to hit his man, George Kittle, on a drag, and he's going to go in for the touchdown, put the Niners up. And it's 7-0. What is Brock Purdy going to do? Is he going to roll out? No, he's just going to throw it to CMC like per usual. CMC the machine, the Niners offense. You're going to see why. He's going to break. Oh my, can he go? No, he's going to get tackled down to the 11. Brock Purdy to hand it off to CMC again. Oh, almost a touchdown, but 3rd time's the charm, and there's a touchdown. He's going to hit his gritty. Brock Purdy, though, right before half, 14-7. Is he going to get it? Oh, what a pass. And this one would be a 2-score game right before half. N'Keal Harry punches that one in. Niners, though, with not much time left. He's going to get blown up. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 2. Hits his man, George Kittle. Makes this one a 2-score game. 28-14 is going to be your final. Niners win. San Diego Chargers, Justin Herbert. So they hit his man, Tyreek Hill. And, oh, speed kills. He is gone down the sideline. Can't catch him. But another touchdown for Tyreek Hill. Do it. Keeps working for you, Chargers. And it's not the LA Chargers. It's San Diego. Hits his man on a corner route. Beauty. And Chargers win. Anyways, heading over to London or Germany. Bijan Robinson, doesn't matter which country, he's going to dominate. And Sauce Gardner's almost going to catch him. Oh, barely does. And Bijan's in for the touchdown. Justin Fields hands it off again, though. You can see why this dude has 2,500 rushing yards. Bijan, another touchdown. They're up by 3 damn scores up on the Colts. But it's not done. You'd think the highlights end right there. Justin Fields is going to roll out the pocket. And it's green grass in front of him. No one is there. Dives in. 28-zip. Falcons are looking good. That's all I can say. Anyways, we have the Jags and the Texans in Week 10, and Trevor Lawrence gonna roll out. It hits his man. Oh my, is that Darnell Washington? Doesn't matter, it's Travis Hunter. This time, he is gonna go. Jalen Petrie is not gonna get him. Oh my goodness. Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence are lethal. So we got lethal. There's a deep ball to BTJ. Wow. Now we have the Giants and the Bears. I remember watching this game in bed. Oh my, the Cam Scatterbo. Oh my, is it the stay-up? What did I just watch? The Bears defense sucks. I was going to say I watched this game in bed and watched the Giants blow a lead. It's not looking like they're going to do it this time. They're going to go up. Oh my goodness, they got caught on themselves. Wan'Dale Robinson cooks the Bears secondary. They're up 30-7 right before the 4th quarter. Jackson Dart, the legacy man himself. Oh, makes a man miss. Touchdown. Giants. They go up big. Right there. Oh my. Heading over to Arizona, we have Brock Purdy versus this Cardinals team. Is it going to be a repeat of what happened last time versus the Cardinals? Nope. George Kittle almost gets in, gets hit stick. But CMC's going to punch it in. Who else but CMC? Hits his gritty. Kyler Murray, though, is going to kill this Niners team right here. Marvin Harrison Jr. gets a good block downfield. Cardinals go up, but on a 4th and 21, what is Brock Purdy doing on 4th and 21? Almost throws a pick. George Kittle can't catch it, and it's going to be a 10-6 game. Kyler Murray is going to roll out, and he's going to get another touchdown. This little midget cooked my team, whatever. Fuck that guy. 17-6. Yeah, eat my George Kittle, buddy. George Kittle is going to make it a one-score game again, and it's going to be 17-12 because we can't get any two-point conversions. Anyways, Jordan Watkins on the fake jet sweep is going to get a touchdown, and we're going to finally get a two-point conversion right here. This isn't a two-point conversion. This is a touchdown. CMC, we are up 27-24 and make it 34 to what? 24? Yeah, fuck you, Arizona. We had the battle of the J names, Justin versus JT over in MetLife. Josh Jacobs is going to punch his name in as another J in this matchup. Jackson Dart with the other J in this matchup throws a pick to the Packers. Oh my, how is JT winning this? Dude's 9 in the playoffs. He's 9 a good user, if I'm being honest. Anyways, Jackson Dart is gonna roll out and throw a bomb. Oh, it's another pick. What is going on? Oh my God! What just happened? Is he gonna go? That's a pick 6. JT, what the hell? Right before half, JT's up 21-14. Oh my! I know the result of this game though. Jordan Love's gonna throw a pass. And that Tucker Kraft, it's 28-21. Are they seriously going to win this? No way. 7 catches for 124 yards. Giants won. Anyways, Cowboys, stream out winning. This is all they do over in Dallas. What a pass. Who is this? Is this Jalen Tolbert or number 1 someone? Anyways, that's a touchdown down the sideline. That's like a 90-yard bomb. Anyways, it's tied almost heading into the 4th quarter, but it's going to break the tie right here. Who is that? That's number 3, George Pickens. Anyways, heading over to Atlanta, we had Bijan Robinson cooking the Saints with his elusivity, agility, whatever you want to call it. He is gone. That's all you can say. And he's going to dust the Saints defenders and his team, basically. Justin Fields, though. Oh my, wearing number 2, making me think he's Matt Ryan in these ugly Falcons uniforms. Anyways, Bijan Robinson, you can see why this dude has the amount of yards he does. He is somehow having the best design runs I've ever seen in Madden history. Heading over to Duval, we'd have the Jags and the Cardinals in week 12. And yeah, he's going to kill him on a punt return right here. Look at that, down the sideline. No one's going to catch him. Fuck you, Arizona. You're shit. Anyways, they aren't a user. They're a CPU. I'm beefing with the CPU. Anyways, Brandon Aubrey. This is unbelievable if he hits this. And this isn't the highlights, so he must have. Well, how many yards is this? This is like 70 yards in Brandon Aubrey. Man of steel, leg of fucking iron. It's that one in. Dak Prescott's going to hand it off. That's not Rico Dowdle. That is Jadon Blue, the new Cowboys legend. He's going to punch it in twice on the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles as well. I hate the Eagles with my whole passion, my whole heart. Heading over to the second game of the year. Jalen Hyatt is going to punch this one in, and it's going to be 28-7. Oh my God, the Giants are down big. 28-14. It's 35-14. Lions go up again. And it's a touchdown to make this a 2-score game, and it's going to be a 1-score game. Oh my God, Wan'Dale Robinson. Lamar Jackson on 4th and 8. Looking downfield, going to roll. Throws it. Incomplete. Oh, the Giants have a shot. It's 35-42. And Russell Wilson, the legacy game, Camp Scatterbo. It's a Seahawks fan using Russ. Let Russ cook. And yeah, this game is not even close to finished. It's 49-42. Crashes that one in. Oh my goodness, I am like jumping in my seat watching this one. It's gonna be a legacy drive time tie game with no time left, 14 seconds. He's gonna find his man, but Russell Wilson's not done. He's gonna go downfield on the corner route. Oh, Moss is a man. 9 seconds left. Timeout. Ices the kicker. This is it for all the marbles. Giants versus Lions. Would this be the greatest comeback in ZA Productions history? We're about to find out. The kick is up, and it is good with plenty of leg. The Giants win this one. A comeback versus the Lions. Unbelievable. Lions. Run more RPOs. Come on. Anyways, heading over. We had the, Bijan Robinson-led Falcons at this point with another breakaway touchdown. I don't know how many he's had to have the amount of yardage he's had in this franchise. This is unbelievable. I'm probably going to have to stop showing the highlights because it is basically Bijan Robinson and everyone else. But in honor of my buddy's birthday, the Texans user, I feel bad not putting these in here. You just got them in late. This number 14 dude is like some phantom guy. I don't even know who he is. Anyways, heading over. There's gonna be a pick. What a pick. That's a good user look right there. Gotta give him some glaze, you know. It's his birthday. I'm gonna gift him a free win in Madden. That was what I did with the Niners. Devon Achane though. Oh, what a run. It's gonna sneak out and wow. Anyways, I hope you know your birthday present was that win over me. Niners versus Texans. Play me again, and it's not gonna be the same result. ZA Productions is out. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying to the end of the video. And if you guys enjoyed this episode of ZA Productions, please hit that like and subscribe button. This episode was awesome and really fun to make. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. And yeah, stay tuned for in a week because there's gonna be a lot that changes. I mean, like, not just with the league as we're gonna be in the playoffs, but the videos are like, there's gonna be a lot of big changes to ZA Productions and just a lot of the formats I'm using. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, it's just gonna keep getting better. And if you guys could, we're almost at 150 subscribers, so you know we are chilling. If you guys could help me get to that goal by what, mid-January is hope the goal, I'd be really appreciative. So I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace out.